Oh no! Right guys, this is a video I've been meaning to make for a while now, but obviously I've been busy with other things, so this wasn't really my priority. But I'm going to give you a tour of my home theatre system that I've recently got. Like, obviously I've had to get it all in steps and that, because I had to try and find the best prices, because you know me, always going cheap and that, but I don't know, I think it kind of worked out this time around because I actually got some really good speakers for the price. Oh, and also the receiver as well was also an epic deal. Now, mainly that's just because I took a gamble. We'll start with the receiver first. So this is a Pioneer VSX324, which supports DTS HD and Dolby True HD, so it supports lossless surround codecs, which is really good. So basically Dolby True HD, so obviously, you know, Dolby Digital is like, you know, it's a lossy codec, so obviously some of the audio data is lost during the, you know, the compression and that, whereas Dolby True HD is lossless, so you still retain all the audio data even after the compression and that, which is really good. In fact, Dolby True HD is utilised in Dolby Atmos. It was kind of built upon Dolby True HD, so whenever you listen to Dolby Atmos, it is actually Dolby True HD that's actually getting sent through that. It's just, they've just expanded upon it, that's all. But this is a 5.1 system, because I don't need anything crazy, although I'll probably get, I'd say I'll probably get like another amp or something just to run the subwoofers, because after doing testing and that, this thing gets, I don't know if it's normal or not, but obviously it's something I've been cautious about, is how fucking hot this receiver gets sometimes. I don't know if it's because I'm mix and matching impedances, because that's just the benefits of getting cheaper speakers. Like, for example, this Sony sub down here. Oh my god, this subwoofer's a little heavy. Oh my god, I hate lifting this shit. So this is one of the subwoofers that I've got. It's probably the best performing one I've got, actually. This is the Sony SSWS80 that I got for, like, what was it, like 20 quid or something? This is a 3 ohm subwoofer. Now, is that a problem? Yes, because this receiver only supports a minimum of 6 ohms, and that's across all speaker channels. So, now, 3 ohms is bad enough, but I've got 2 subwoofers. That down there is a Sony SSWS-B 111, which, I mean, that is a 6 ohm subwoofer, but these two are wired in parallel. So this totals 2 ohms on the sub channel. Now, that's not good, which is kind of why I have a volume limiter on the receiver, so that, you know, it doesn't impact the receiver as much, but it's still gonna, which is why I'm probably going to get a dedicated pre-out amplifier just for the sub. That's what I mean, but that's coming near for you. I'm not in any desperate need to get it though, so obviously I'm going to stick with this for now, and if it fucking malfunctions, then I'm kind of fucked, I guess, but, you know, it's still a good subwoofer, and that's kind of why I got it. It is literally the best sounding one I've got, and that's kind of a low bar, because this is just from, like, a home theatre in a box, which, it's not bad for a home theatre in a box subwoofer, though. Like, honestly, like, this is about 100 and, just about over 100 watts at 3 ohms. Go to the back here. There you go. There's your terminals and your model number thingies. I would get the other sub out, but can I be bothered to do what? This thing's this is heavier than the other one. It's bigger too. This is a downfiring subwoofer. So this is the Sony SSWS-B 111. Is it? I swear it is. Yeah, it is. It is. There's your information there. Now, this, again, downfiring subwoofer, and it's 6 ohm, say in the neighbourhood of 100 odd watts or something as well, but obviously this would be good for my receiver if it was just this subwoofer, but it isn't just this subwoofer, because I've got the fucking WS80 down there as well. Here's the driver. It's quite beefy, actually. Yeah, look at that thing. Jesus. Rubber surround. This has a rubber surround as well, but I don't think you can take the cover off on it. Oh my god. This is going to need some gluing, actually. Maybe that's why it was so cheap. It didn't mention that in the description, though. very firm subwoofer. You can barely push on it at all, actually. Is it blown, actually? I doubt it. It was working. Like, I was watching film yesterday, and it is working. Oh, that cab, though. The cabinet design could use some work, but, again, it's a home theatre in a box subwoofer, so it's not exactly going to be the best. Right, we're going to put all this back now, and we'll tell you through the rest of the system. So now that I took an obscene amount of time just to put the subwoofers back in there, but, yeah, anyway, that's just the receiver and subs, anyway. Now we'll get to the actual speaker drivers. By the way, the TV is just a Philips 43P US 7009. It's just your entry-level, entry-level TV sort of thing at 43 inch. It's 4K, but, like, I wouldn't call it mid-range or anything like that, but the picture quality is nice and crisp and sharp for what it is, so, you know, it's like 200 quid, so that was obviously not too shabby, but obviously I got that as a Christmas present, because, like, my other TV broke. I wonder what happened to that. Guys, there's no Japanese option, so that's really, really angry. What, are you fucking kidding me? No fucking way! What is this? Are you kidding me? It broke 1 pixel! What? What? This is a durable screen though. I can't believe it did take all that for it to actually finally break. Oh! Ow! Oh, it's fucking... Oh, no! Ow! That's actually glass! Oh! God damn it! Why did the monitor break it? They're supposed to be friends! Ah! Glass went in my fucking eyes! Like, the software thing just didn't work properly anymore, so then, like, it kind of, like, got what it deserved. Yeah, that's an unreleased video though, but we'll talk about the satellites and all that now. Now, these are the Panasonic SB AK28s. Now, these are bi-wired speakers, because you've got your tweeter here, you've got your mid-range slash woofer here, and then in here you've got a super woofer, also known as a fucking subwoofer. So, yeah, these have their own subwoofers as well. So sometimes I only have these playing when, you know, like, say, nighttime or something, and I don't want them loud-ass fucking things playing. I can just use the subwoofers built into this. And obviously, the higher ohmage, I think these are, like, 6 ohms as well. But, that's per channel, by the way, because, like, both these total are 6 ohms, so this will be 3 ohms total, since they are both hooked up on the same channel, because this AV receiver doesn't support bi-amping, so it works out though, because these have a crossover anyway, so it's fine. Although this woofer does play the lower bass frequencies as well, but, you know, it's as long as I don't go over the 60 watts rating, which that's music power, by the way, so that's just the maximum power, so the power of this woofer will actually be lower than that. So next up we have the Sony SSEC78S. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it is the EC78S. Now, this came out of a pretty cheap micro-component system, so this isn't exactly the best quality speaker system, but I'm only using it as a centre channel, and to be honest, for a centre channel, it's actually pretty decent. It's actually quite detailed. You know, the tweeter really does help. Thank God it works, because a lot of these had blown tweeters on them, because they were quite easy to overload. But these are 55 watts per speaker, so that's not bad at all, actually. And it'll be alright, except this cabinet is very cheap. Like, look at that. I mean, this cost me like just over a tenner for this single speaker, which isn't bad, because I only needed one of these anyway as a centre. It looks alright as a centre channel though. Playing music is a bit it's a hit and miss depending on what you play, to be honest, because there isn't a lot of detail in the tweeter department, but like it just depends on what you play, in fairness. If you get like an L pad or an EQ or something and adjust that, you'll get better results, but it's a bit boomy, let's just say. Like, these are alright, I like these are pretty good, actually. To say these are 90s bi-amp, these are like, actually this specific model is probably like early 2000s or something, but you know what I mean, these are pretty good for what they are. Like, I like the design on them too, pretty funky. Just screams 90s, doesn't it? And then obviously here's the other SB-AK28, so obviously no need to look at that one, that's the same. These do 6 on the high frequency combined, these are 60 watts music, and the subwoofer's 140 watt. Or was it 120? I can't remember. Look at the back. I swear it said 120, 140. Where the fuck did it say that? Oh yeah, 140, yeah. But yeah, they are bi-amp because there's 2 wires coming out, and then there's the rear port there. But yeah, that Sony Centre channel is cheap. I don't like to gamble on it, on stuff like this that is untested, because usually it means it's broken, and they just don't want to admit that. But this is actually fully functional. I've tested all the HDMI inputs, the composite inputs, everything works perfectly. DSP, all the outputs, you know what I mean, all functional. Knobs, buttons, everything. Now I'll go to the rear speakers, because these are interesting, because we've got some Eltax monitor 3s. Now, do you want to guess how much I paid for these? Absolutely nothing. Now, you want to know why? Like, I got literally they were on Facebook Marketplace. They were advertised as free for collection. I had to get these. These are fucking amazing speakers here. Really high quality. And that driver, I mean, while it has seen better, it did come with covers as well, but I took them off because I prefer them without the covers. They got a nice silk dome tweeter as well. Honestly, epic, absolutely epic. Rubber surround. Now, I think this is about 150 watts continuous and 90 watts sinus, or music power, I mean, you know. Like, most of the time with maximum power, it's usually double the speaker's rated wattage. So, for example, if you've got a speaker that's rated 100 watts max, it'll actually be rated for around 50 watts or something. But that's just an approximate estimation. Now, obviously, like I said, got 2 of these. They were absolutely free, so I fucking love these as well. I like how they look and how they just blend in. So now that you've seen how much this all costs and what speakers I have in the system, it's time to play some test music, and probably a couple movie clips as well, I don't know. We'll do a few tests on the system anyway, so you can get an idea of what it sounds like. Headphones is recommended, by the way, because your little phone speakers are just not going to cut it for this. So yeah, let's get started. Right, so after that little scene there, like, for the price, this is fucking epic. Now, there is a drawback. Now, when the bass notes get really deep, like say below 30 Hz, the subs tend to roll off. I mean, you can still feel it on the floor, like, probably thanks to the downfiring sub, but like, I'd say 30 Hz and below is where it kind of just rolls off. You know what I mean? But like, it's really punchy bass though. This is genuinely the best you'll get for this fucking price, honestly. But That's what I mean. We'll do a music test now anyway, and we'll just end it there, in fairness, because I don't want to make this video too long. So, yeah.
Old time man like done like Doxy, yeah?
Danny, get me the shooter.
My AV receiver's a little hot. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little video of my home theatre system, and yeah, thanks for watching. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace again.